Great. I'm excited to be here. Div, the co-founder and CEO of AGI Inc. So the one big question we're trying to answer at AGI is how will the future of autonomous AI look like? Where can this whole thing be just running in your pocket? And what will that look like? Like right now, we are using very powerful models like Opus and like the recently banned Fable and Mythos and like new things coming out. So like we're currently imagining the future of superintelligence to be in the cloud, where we need like large data centers to power everything. But what if instead of needing really big data centers, if superintelligence can run in your pocket? That will be a very interesting future. And that's what we want to build at AGI Inc. Like what can on-device superintelligence look like? How can we make it fully secure, personal, and private? And we think this is what's needed to enable the era of AI native devices. And one of the first products we're building is Imagine Siri that actually works. And imagine like you have this very powerful AI assistant that's mapped to like a side button, you talk to it. It can go and use any app on your phone. I want to like call an Uber or a DoorDash, maybe like to fill a form, whatever I want. It just happens like talking to a human. And I don't have to waste my time navigating an interface and like looking at a small screen. And this is something that we are very bullish about. Like this is the next level of human computer interaction, where like, if we can make this possible, it just unlocks a very new paradigm. And towards this, our goal at AGI Inc. To enable embedded agent intelligence and put that in every device. So currently, we are starting with building on-device agents that can go and use any app on your phone. We believe like this is the right way to go to build like a fully AI native device where every app itself becomes an agent. So towards this, we have been innovating a lot of technology in-house, where we have our own models, like our own layers. We actually have a preview app that's available on the Google Play Store for Android. We already have 500,000 people signed up for that. And if anyone wants, we can also give you access. So like how this works. So we're trying to build like a single unified solution that can do AI native control across any device. So this could be our phones, PCs, smart televisions, maybe car screens, any device with a screen. We are building our own very small models with our own architectures. These are like 4 billion and 2 billion size right now, and we're looking to compress them to under 1 billion size next. This is fully on device. It's great for privacy. It's fully local. It costs $0, and that's great. So right now, what's happening is people are spending more, like if your companies are spending more cost in tokens than employees, and it's going to go keep rising. So if you look about it, like the whole economy in the future will be powered by the cost of intelligence tokens, because that's what's like the remaining factor that's left. Uh, what we want to do is like, how can we make this intelligence tokens free? And this is very crucial if you're running AI on hundreds of millions of devices. Secondly, if anyone in the room has used OpenClaw, like maybe raise your hands. Have you used OpenClaw? Great. How many use? How many are happy with it right now? Okay, no one, right? So there's so many issues with like current agents, like security. Can I rely on it? Do I trust it? But if like this AI was fully on your device, I own the model, I own the data, I feel fully in control. I think that's the right way to do it. So if something like OpenClaw could be fully on your device, it's like secure and it's reliable, that is what the future should look like. And that's where we want to go. Lastly, this is also fully personalized. It can learn from users over time, build its memory, get better and better. The nice thing is because it's on device, you don't have to think about losing your data or someone sending you advertisements based on the learnings. This can do actions faster than a human, under a second per action. And we're targeting a very interesting market. We call this like the smart devices market. That's on about $95 billion and growing. And this includes pretty much everything, like wearables, smartphones, smart speakers, laptops, TVs, fridges, your smartwatch, or anyone building like a smart glass. So there's like a very interesting explosion happening. But even if you look at smart devices, they're pretty much not more useful than a chatbot. Like you can talk to it, and it can talk back to you, but it won't be able to do like interesting actions or use your apps right now. And so let me show you what our AI looks like and how people react to it. So we went to the streets of SF and showed our AI agent running on an Android phone to different users in the world and recorded their reactions.
Find me a hinge remover or a hinge tool on Amazon. Using Siri, I sometimes try to like schedule stuff, call people. Yeah. And then, that's way better than Siri. Can you get me a oat latte vanilla from Starbucks?
So you went to the Starbucks app?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And take that action for you on Amazon.
Oh, that's really nice.
It adds it to the cart, and it added the item.
That's so easy.
What would you use it for now that you've seen what it can do?
I think everything.
Do you use
That's
AI?
easy.
It's pretty easy, right?
I don't use it that much, but I use this.
Could you please share my last photo on Instagram as a story? I love that. Oh, awesome. I love that app.
Can you book me a ride to the ferry building, please? Oh, wow. Wait, so is this the app? You don't even have to do anything. It just does it for you.
Yep, does it for you.
Oh, that is a...
So people really like seeing it live. And it's really cool to use because it can use your phone faster than you. I don't ever need to go and like use all these apps myself. Like if the AI can just do it better and faster, right? And yeah, you can ask it to do some pretty cool things. I'll show maybe one more demo.
My food and share it on Instagram as a story.
Imagine if Siri actually worked. No tapping, no sorry I can't help with that, no yelling at your phone. AGI's AI agent opens the camera, takes the photo, goes to Instagram, and shares it for you. This is not chatty AI, it takes actions.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You can use it anywhere you want. So now jumping to some more of the technical parts on what goes behind building this. So first of all, we have been pretty like vocal in the community. We did the course series with Enduring. This was last year. We talked about like self-improving agents and how can you build recursion and recursive loops for self-improvement. We have been building a lot of interesting IP and have a world-class team focusing on like how do you get to extreme reliability for agents. And we have pretty much done everything that you can imagine when it comes to building agents. We have our own RL sandboxes. We have built in-house. We actually got featured in New York Times for this effort. It's called Real Evals. We cloned the top 10 websites on the internet and built real-life replicas. So we actually have a replica for DoorDash, LinkedIn, Uber, anything that you want. And this is live. You can actually play with it. And it's really, really good. And this is something that allows us to train and make the agents very good, very fast, because it can learn on the real world distribution. We also have collected massive data sets. We have 100,000 hours of human computer control data across different devices, PCs, phones, etc. And we have been doing a lot of architecture innovations. We published like an algorithm called Agent Q on how can you do RL. This was with the Rafael Rafaelico. He's with the first author of TPO. And we have also been publishing a lot of like exciting work around like data sets, benchmarks, and like how can you create like architectures that run on phones. This is like a one recent innovation we just released as a blog post. We are starting to write our own automation, like automated compiler frameworks. So can we automatically compile a model to different embedded devices? So this could be like a lot of phones now have NPUs, which is like an accelerator that can run small models, or you can have edge GPUs. And we now have this framework that can compile a small model, like which would be like Quan, Gamma, open source, and our own proprietary ones, to different like embedded accelerators. And this could be like Qualcomm accelerators, this could be AMD, maybe even Intel. So we are not restricted to just CUDA. And by having this automated compilation, we can directly optimize the compute and memory co-location, which allows us to be much, much faster. And we actually found by doing this, this is a term that's called processing near memory. So you move the compute and memory as close as possible. We can actually get 96% faster inference on mobile GPUs compared to like handwritten kernels. And this is some comparisons where we compare different model series. So Quan compared to like some of the open source compilers, Gamma compared to like Google's open source compiler, and also some of the liquid AI models. And we find by using our inference engine, we are able to get an average 5x improvement in terms of the output. And this is a key enabler on how can you run AI on a small device, because the speed matters a lot. In terms of performance, we are number one right now on Android World. This is a leading benchmark for mobile agents, and this is used by pretty much everyone who's like focusing on agents that run on phones. And our AI can adapt to new UIs. So even if, imagine you have an email app and the design changes, there's an update, the agent can self-improve and adapt to like new interfaces. And again, this is important because there's like millions of different applications, websites out there, and you can't train on every single thing. And as a company, we are starting to work with a lot of very large device manufacturers and launching our agents on, I would say, over like 30 million devices this year. One of our public partnerships is with Lenovo, where we're working along with them on how can our agents be present on any Lenovo device, including Motorola phones. We also directly work with like chip manufacturers like Qualcomm on how can you build on-device AI that can directly be optimized for chipsets and make it as performant as possible. Cool. So yeah, so that was a quick thing about AGI. Like how can we get on-device super intelligence, and how can we make it run on small devices such as your phones? And the big question is like literally at this point, how we are used to using technologies. We go to open a laptop or a computer and we do the work on that. But we need to start thinking about what can your device do for you, and invert that relationship. And so you should question like what can your mobile device do for you, not whether what you can do on your mobile device. Great, thank you. And you can come find me. And if you're looking for any jobs, you can reach out to us at build@theagi.company. I will be showing some demos. So if you find me or any of the AGI teammates, we should be wearing shirts. We are there at the back. We can show you some live demos of the technology. Thank you.